The Apple Valley Country Store in Hood River is buzzing with activity as visitors flock to the second annual Apple Butter Festival. For only one weekend a year, Apple Valley is making its signature fried biscuits and apple butter the old-fashioned way, with a copper kettle, an open fire, and a whole lot of elbow grease. Apple Valley encourages guests to stir the heaping pot of apple butter, and who can blame them? This tasty treat requires all-day attention. Apple butter is actually a concentrated form of applesauce made by slow-cooking apples in cider with sugar and spices. The mixture is cooked to the point where the sugar in the apples caramelizes, turning the apples into a cream. Despite the name, apple butter contains no dairy products. The term refers only to the thick, soft consistency. The process begins by heating a large, antique copper kettle. Hot coals are transferred from the nearby open fire to underneath the kettle. Apple cider is then heated to create steam. From there, apples are peeled and cored. The Apple Valley Country Store uses Newtown apples grown by local orchards from 100-year-old heirloom trees. The Newtown apple is a common baking apple, and its mild yet tart flavor is preferred over sweeter apples, which more easily disintegrate under the heat. Throughout the day, nearly 150 apples will be used to create this batch of apple butter. A large wooden paddle fashioned from an old farm tool is used to constantly stir the apple butter and scrape the bottom of the kettle to avoid burning. The process begins at 8 in the morning, and the apple butter isn't ready until the evening. Today is the last time this season to enjoy the Apple Valley Country Store's popular old-fashioned country barbecue. The meat is slow smoked with local fruit wood. The menu includes pulled pork and chicken sandwiches, St. Louis-style ribs, and Polish sausages. All are served with pear coleslaw and cider baked beans, made with local apple cider. Like the fall needs the rain, this delicious apple butter wouldn't be complete without Apple Valley's unique fried biscuits. Let's go inside the kitchen and see how they're made. Inside the store, bakers craft handmade biscuits from a famous Indiana recipe. The biscuit dough is rolled out on a floured tray, then cut into circles. From there, the biscuits head to the fryer, where each side cooks for 3 minutes or until golden brown. Once the batch is cooked, the fresh biscuits are ready for eating. Today, the Apple Valley Country Store will make and serve more than 1,000 fried biscuits. Apple Valley had a record turnout for this year's Apple Butter Festival, and if the dramatic increase from last year is any indication, next year will be warming the bodies and hearts of a whole lot of apple butter appreciators.